Hey guys, it's Nicole. This segment is on dream work. I noticed that um, some people have some crazy, crazy dreams. I mean, actually, I think majority of people have crazy dreams. Your dreams are an introspection of yourself. So the projection that you see that you remember, there's reasons you're meant to remember certain things. And also, I notice because me specifically, I'll forget as soon as I wake up, or at least put my feet on the floor. I actually keep a dream journal near me, and I find that it might not make sense as soon as I wake up because my head's still fuzzy, even though I don't think my head's fuzzy, and I think I'm thinking, pretty logically. I'm actually noticing as I write my entries that there is a congruency with certain things. Example, I might see the same place but a different plot in a lot of my dreams. I might have a lot of dreams of running away from something or fighting something. You ever have those dreams where you try to punch somebody and then you just can't, for some reason, you can't get it? Like it just won't connect. It won't, or it doesn't hit them hard enough, as hard as you were intending. There's different, or animals, I might see the same animal in different dreams. There's reasons for the congruency. um there's plenty of free apps out there that explain a lot. I personally like, um I think it's called Dream Moods. It's a free app, and it tells you different definitions of if this animal, if you're running away from this animal, or the animal's coming towards you, or if you're friendly, or if you're angry at it. It gives you different variations. I find that very helpful because it's not a one size fits all type of deal. um, Same thing with places and just different things. um, I would highly, your dreams are a place of meeting. That is where you are relaxed, your brain's not working so hard, and on a more spiritual level, you're actually able to meet your guides and your angels, and really travel. Astral travel is huge. A lot of people know how to do that. I personally, I freaked out. I started freaking out, like, oh my god, can I breathe? So I went back in my body. But there was a couple of them that I had wormhole dreams that were so cool. um, but it tells you about yourself, and it also helps others get messages to you. And again, I did another segment on good and bad. You might have had a nightmare, but it could serve as a lesson, something you need to conquer. Um, if you feel restricted, if you're worried about something, it might be like a really effed up nightmare. Sex, I know from looking it up, whether you have sex with the same person or with um, whoever you end up having sex, it's actually an introspection of yourself. It's a it's looking at a different version of yourself. So if it's with a stranger, it's a stranger part. Kind of write down the aspects of that person. Did they act confident? Were they very hesitant? Um, did they kind of seem suave? Was it a monster? Bestiality? No. Uh, they're different versions of yourself. It's actually it's sexual energy, but it has to do with you getting together with a different part of you having to come to terms with, you have sex with this, you come to terms with, this different part of you. um so again, huge dream work is huge. I highly recommend everybody, I encourage everybody to write down. It might be days between you having a dream that you remember, but keep some sort of journal right next to your nightstand, and when you think of it, write it down. Or when, something pops into your head during the day and you go, oh, I remember, something triggered your memory, write it down. I can't tell you. And since I've been doing that, it's actually unlocked other dreams that I've had years ago. And I'm like, oh my God, I had the same dream about the place, but a different plot. You know what I mean? Different guys every night. No. And then, what else did I wanted to say? A lot of times when you wake up, or if you can read something, try to remember that message. That's important. I've had dreams where I've had like a fortune cookie and I could read it and it actually made sense. If it makes sense, there's a reason. Or I've had dreams where I've deciphered German or spoke French or something, but I knew what it meant. I said like all these weird words, but I knew what it meant. You know what I mean? Just different things like that. Languages, something that sticks with you. There is a reason for it. I've had dreams where it had nothing to do with the entire plot of the whole theme, but for some reason I remember somebody saying, the wolf is with you, or just different stuff like that. I write it down, and I find out either that day, a week later, other stuff in my life actually synchronizes with what the dream was about. Not specifically, what was in the dream, but the aspects of it. And it makes sense. Or I'll find something and go, oh my gosh, deja vu. Just different stuff like that. It's important. And actually, if you can learn to differentiate in your dreams that it's not a dream, you ever see that it teaches you how to astral project, lucid dreaming. Am I dreaming? Look at your hands. Yes. No, I'm not dreaming. Or yes, I'm dreaming. Am I dreaming? Yes. And then because you do it so often, you actually do it in your dream, and you can control your dream. If you can learn to control your dreams, that is something you can control. And you can start astral projecting. You can ask for anything. Anything you think of will pop into view, or you end up just going along for the ride. I can't tell you how many dreams I've had where I've flown. By the way, dying in your dreams does not mean you die in real life. I don't know why people think that. I have died so many times in my dreams. It's ridiculous. Like every which way you can possibly think of. Rope, drowning, car over a ravine, everything. Doesn't make me morbid. It means death. And the same thing in tarot. This might be something different for every person, but usually death means end of a cycle, beginning of a new cycle. In tarot, the tarot cards, I love that card. It means something new. It means changes. It means end of the old, beginning of the new. That's exactly what it means. Changes. Now, some people are very good at adapting to change. Adapt, overcome. What is that? Marines? Military, just military in general. Adapt, overcome. And other people resist change. I can't tell you and emphasize this enough. If you resist change, things will be hard for you. Point blank. They're going to be difficult, and you're going to fall on some hard times because you can't let stuff go. And that's the point to life. You are born without stuff. You die without stuff. And things change. Life throws curveballs your way. You have to learn how to adapt. Some people are more adept at that than others, but that might just be one of your reoccurring lessons in life. So anyway, and that's another thing. Your lessons, they come in your dreams too. There's certain messages, certain awakenings. I'm very interested if you had any really like mind-blowing dreams recently. Go ahead and post. I'm all ears. It's kind of cool listening to what other people have dreams about. Let's keep it PG-13, okay? I don't need to know that you had sex with your neighbor and all that other stuff, okay? And then she took her clothes off. All right, romance novel.